What's up? What's up? What's up? That was just a track that I'm working on, that you heard, and yeah, still on holiday. What's good, DJ Max? DJ MADMAX, how's it going, man? Welcome back, and yeah, man, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. I think I saw you the other day on a different stream. Was it you or was it someone else, dude? I think it was you. All right, so what do you got for me, man? What do you got? You got another banger? So how you been, man? What's good? Still on holiday, going back next week. Oh, okay, okay. So that's good, man. You know, take your time to sort of relax. And again, relaxation has different merits. You know, we all have, you know, different ways in which we relax, right? Some people like to have an active leisure. Some people just, you know, don't want to do anything. So it just depends, right? It depends. But the main thing is you should let your central nervous system recover. Okay, and the best way to do it, um, as you know, as strange as it sounds, is actually a physical exertion. Physical exertion because it's a non-direct way to exercise your nervous system. So the way you would exercise it, you would physically exert yourself and then you rest. So in your case, you're working and now you're taking a week off or whatever, right? To relax. So it's one of those things. So yeah, it was me. Okay, man. So I knew it was you. I knew it was you. I heard another track from you on that other. It was so nice. Yeah, man, that was this track right here, I think. But I'm taking it further, brother. I'm taking it further. I'm trying to come up with some melodies that don't make it sound like 90s trance, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep it sort of kind of because you know the name I'm thinking of it would be Feel Good FM, which is kind of I want to take you back sort of to 90s with it, but I don't want to be too sort of I don't want to sound dated, you know what I mean? I don't want to sound dated, yet I'd like you to I want to take you guys back to that the 90s era. So yeah, that's what it was. Anyways, man, let's hear what you got for me, man. What you got for me? What you got for me? Boy, you can cook. MADMAX, you can cook. You can cook some techno tracks. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Ooh, this looks fire, man. Did you make this yourself? Looks like you took your time in bitmap, man, and did some beautiful there. All right, people following, people like my tracks, and all right, cue music. Ya can cook. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Cue music.
Hey, yo, fuck that beat up. Hey, yo, fuck that beat up.
Awaken your mind.
Can you feel it?
Awaken your mind.
Can you feel it? Hey, yo, fuck that beat up. Hey, yo, fuck that beat up. Hey, yo, fuck that beat. 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 That beat though. Hey, yo, fuck that beat though. Hey, yo, fuck that.
All right. So, man, that was a great piece of techno right there. And again, I'm not an expert on techno, but all I can say it was hard. And if I, if there is a techno, if there's a techno, this would be it, right? Like I can tell you what techno is not, but what it is definitely this is what we just heard. Okay, that's number one. Number two, man, number two. As you saw my hand, I put a paid stamp on my hand, which means I will definitely buy it when it's out. Okay, I'll definitely buy it. And yeah, so that's number two, man. Number two, it has commercial value to it, is what I mean, and is definitely something you want to hear again. At the appropriate venues, of course. Uh, yeah, man, you fucked it up in a good way, in a way that it should be fucked up, because if it's not fucked up, then what's the point, right? Like, why would we even bother? Just do something else, right? Like this is what this is a perfect example, man. Like you need to do things, you need to try things. Don't be afraid to experiment, right? Like I'm trying to experiment myself. If I hear it sounds like, if I don't like it, then I'll change it. I'll change it. But don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to try new things, man. And please don't be afraid to fuck things up. Because why? Because ultimately perfection is an illusion, right? Perfection is an illusion. Therefore, we can turn it upside down. We can, flip the coin and say that you simply cannot fuck things up because there's no bottom to this, right? Because, I mean, yeah, you can, fuck things up, in a way that, you know, I'm talking about music now, talking about music. You have to fuck things up in ways like, experiment more, experiment. Oh, I'm starting to form this like white stuff around my mouth. So yeah, I'm yapping. I gotta stop, man. Good track, hard, and yeah, man, right on, right on. Listen, I was yeah, I've heard some good things, man. I've heard some good things, and again, this is another point that I want to make, man. Although this track was hard, it wasn't like hard to the point where, my ears start to bleed, for instance, right? Or because I have very sensitive ears. Every time there's one of those fire trucks passes by, I gotta do this, right? I gotta do this because it literally hurts me. Loud noises hurt me. I don't know. Maybe I'm turning schizophrenic or something. I don't know. But anyways, the point is, it was loud, it was hard, but it wasn't. It was. What's the word? It was almost like you were following the pink noise. Is it the pink noise or is it? Yeah, the pink noise, right? The pink noise that simulates the way we hear, the way human apes hear. And yeah, man, I find that this is actually what I'm doing now. I'm sort of trying to mix, and I'm kind of trying to emulate that pink noise in a way. I'm not trying to be exactly like pink noise, but it's generally a good idea to get your frequency, tonal characters of your sound to be generally within that area, because if our ears are used to hearing pink noise, right? I mean, if our ears are acute to that sort of system, right, then it makes sense that whatever information we take, if it's close to that sort of level, it makes sense that will also sound pleasant to our ears, right? I mean, in theory, anyways. That's why they say, what's it called, the speakers, right? They're trying to make the speakers to match that frequency response, right? To match the flat frequency response. But reality is it doesn't really exist. I mean, it exists to a certain extent, but everybody hears differently. Everybody understands music differently, and understand music differently at different stages of their lives as well. Anyways, man, I'm starting to yap. Yo, Ripkade, what's up, brother? Song just took you on the journey, brother. It did, man. It did. For real, it did. But anyways, bro, thanks a lot for showing up. Oh, you got a second one. That's nice. That's nice. Here, let's hear. Oh, by the way, no. CTR, bro. CTR's turn. CTR, are you in the chat, my man? Yes, you are. Let's go. Cue music. This is CTR. And yeah, CTR had been a long-term OG, and the guy, when he brings it, he brings it. It's like you expect something off of him, but instead of that, he just like brings it's like you expect him to hit you with a bike, but he hits you with a bulldozer. It's like that. So, anyways, cue music.
As the official bank of the Canadian defense community.
My bad, fellas. It's some sort of defense community. Let's run that ad. And yeah, what's new, fellas? While we're waiting for this ad to end, tell me how you been. What's any plans on the weekend, man? And what you guys are up to, man? Are you producing? Are you trying to get real? Are you trying to get famous or what? I'm dying to hear. All right, cue music.
Motherfucker doesn't even know it.
Sound system. Warning.
Nope.
Warning. Sound system. Warning. Sound system. Warning. Sound system pressure.
Activating sub-pressure relief.
CTR.
Sound system pressure.
What's this spiritual pressure?
Just a threat.
Yeah.
system pressure.
Warning, warning, warning. Sound system. Warning.
All right, my man. Oof. Feel my back. My man, CTR. Yeah, guys, this is a classic vintage CTR, I would say, and I'm pretty 5 days ago. Huh. So yeah, CTR is known for the quality. Obviously, he brings and the beats that he makes. I like how especially likes how he has that watermark. CTR. Every track has this girl saying CTR. I like that. I like that. Yeah. And yeah, man, this is just classic, bro. Classic. Something I would expect from you. And although I gotta say, bro, I gotta say this particular one wasn't as hard as all of the other ones I've heard from you. But I like it. I like it, bro, because I remember this one is kind of like maybe a bit mellow, actually, comparing to the other ones, which I do love. I do love, man. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely give it a like. And vintage CTR. Yeah, man, this track is fire. This track is fire. So and yeah. I mean, it's got a good flow. It's got good use of textures and elements. I like the levels that you set, man. This is yeah, I didn't feel like you were pushing too much, which I do love. I do love, man. You didn't. Whoa, best viewers, stream boost. Um, yeah, can somebody kick this guy out? Moderators, attack! Boot him! So yeah, that's one thing I loved actually. One thing I loved, I noticed that you're not trying to push things, you're like more about carving things and carving space for those things. Am I right, bro? Am I right? Thank you, thank you. So yeah, I think that's you made a great improvement, and that is actually something I've been struggling myself for many years. I always thought that for some reason, I always thought that I guess maybe it's because I confused mastering and mixing, right? So I always thought that, oh, it's a good idea to push things in the mix, to push things to sort of because it sounds louder, right? But that's not the case, man. That's not the case. In mixing, we're more about that's why they call it mixing, because you're mixing things. You're setting the tonal character for the elements, for individual elements, and you're also mixing them together. So your job is to make sure that they all align together, like pretty much one of those jigsaw puzzles, right? That you have to sort of find the form, right? So it connects together. And that's very similar. While the job of the mastering engineer is to take a look at the track as a whole thing, to compile tracks in a CD for like albums, right? To make sure it translates well on all the systems. So mastering engineer has a very narrow sort of things to do, narrow list of things to do, but it's nevertheless it's very important, right? It's very important. But It's their job to not necessarily make things loud, but to make it so it what's the word? Man, so so it kind of shit. So it's consistent. So it's consistent with the tracks that are out there. There are commercial releases out there, right? And yeah, so it's not like they're trying to make it loud. It's just that their job is to make it sound like those commercial tracks, and those commercial tracks, they're loud, they're getting louder every year, right? And that's why, that's why what they're trying to do also, right? First time being a mod, kind of nervous. Oh, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. You're doing fine. I like your style. You took no time to ask questions. You just, did what you had to do, man. You have one job to do, man. You have literally one job to do. Is to kick ass, and you just did that, man. So congratulations. Okay, bro. So, anyways, to finish my point, I was confusing the two, right? I was trying to make things loud while I'm mixing, okay? And, that's not how you do things, okay? So what you gotta do, and yeah, it sounds to me like you're CTR, like you're just trying to like do exactly that. Like you're not chasing loudness anymore, and you're more about the quality, right? The quality, how it all fits together. I mean, let me know if I'm right, but at least that's what it sounds like to me, anyways. And yeah. Anyways, Max, let's hear another track from you. You send me here another one. STFU. Ooh, I like that. I like that. It sounds like that VST that I'm using. It's like a volume shaper, LFO slash LFO shaper. No, I think it's to do mostly with volume. Yeah, it doesn't LFO. It doesn't. Does it? Hmm. Anyways, cue music. Yeah, yeah. I was talking to you this whole time. But anyways, you could probably take some good points from me, man. Because I mostly spit out gold and silver, sometimes platinum, sometimes. Cue music. Hey, did you say you cannot hear anything? Live sound is gone. Really, really. Can you hear me though? That's so strange. Can you hear me? So if the live sound is gone, then I'll probably gonna have to sing or something. 'Cause we're gonna have no more music to play, so I'm gonna have to learn how to sing or make some sort of really, whoa, interesting. Let's take a look. Oh, see, check 1 2, check 1 2. Oh, what about now? Hold on, let me try to restart my RME. Say some. Check, check, check. Nothing? All good? All right. How about now? My bad. Oh yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Yo, but that's cool. Do you hear me now? My sound was off. Yeah, man. I figured. I figured. But you know what's cool though? You know what's cool? I just unplugged my sound card, plugged it back, and it worked, man. So that's cool. That that means I don't have to fiddle with stuff, or restart OBS or whatever. So let's continue. Let me know if you hear it.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Nope. Nope.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
All right, bro. Listen, I gotta tell you, man. This one. Did you say you gonna release this one? Because this one sounds professional. I'm not saying like your other ones don't, but this one really, really does. The way like the way the kick and bass sounds, the way you have these moments of sort of not silence but quiet moments versus loud moments, right? So like the arrangement is great, sound is great, production is great, everything is great, bro. Like it's a clear 10 out of 10 track to my ears, man, to my ears. Yeah, bro, it deserves to be released, it deserves to be heard, and I'm sure it will find popularity within appropriate circles and appropriate fans. Like thanks for the subscription, by the way. But yeah, man, I see you got more people following you on SoundCloud, man. And yeah, man, I'm a huge fan of yours myself, actually. The way this track sounds, what's up, player? How's it going? Who's this? Bycheto, what's good? No problem, bro. So yeah, man, like I said, it's a clear 10 out of 10. I love it. It's a great track. Yeah, man. Huge fan of yours. Huge fan of yours, like I said. And this particular track confirms, man. Track in the chat. You could send it to Discord. This way I'll when I upload it to YouTube, I can, still see the link and attach the link and everything. Yeah, man, I can see. Like I said, man, my thing is psytrance. I do love techno, right? And I'm telling you, man, you got I don't know. Should I call it a talent? I don't want to call it a talent because I know there's a lot of hard work behind this. So I would say, yeah, it's a combination. You got a combination of consistency and hard work and talent also. And you combine those things and you get tracks like these, man. This is a good track, man. Good track. So, yeah, man. Uh, all right. What do we have next up? Next up. Ooh, bycheto. Wagwan. Oh wait, next up we got Ripkade. Ripkade. Okay, so we got a first CTR, love it. MADMAX, love it. Right, and, Ripkade. Let's listen to. No problem, man. No problem. Take my feedback with a grain of salt, though, because I do want you to keep the consistency. All right. Don't think like, oh, just because just because you're hearing these good things, it's only for now, right? For now, you still need to come up with new original stuff, not on daily basis, but at least like once a month. And yeah, don't just stop here. Try to come up with more original stuff, and it's going to be tough, man, because at some point you like I assume we will exhaust our artistic knowledge, and we would have to look for ways to educate ourselves and excel further. So yeah, man, I hope, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward, and me myself also, I'm you know kind of got to the next level with the way I think now about production in general. And yeah, I released there's a small video on YouTube how to get your flow back, how to get in a state of flow, where I explain how to get into the state where it's not you're trying to like go from A to B or produce for sake of production. Whereas in the flow, you kind of it's sort of like almost like a dreamlike state in which you are connected to your subconscious more or less, and subconscious has infinite knowledge and infinite ideas. So it's literally, you don't have to think, you don't have to sit and think. You just you grab those ideas and you put them on, and as you put them on, your brain releases dopamine every time. There's a dopamine rush because it feels right, because they're intentional actions. All right. And yeah, man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. um yeah, it's interesting how you say it's not all about music, because like I said, I used to think that writing music takes effort. It's almost like you have to sit and you have to write, and it's like, oh man, like it's almost like you would hate something like that. Like why would you like something that you don't like doing, right? So in other words, you have to make it fun, and this is how you make it fun. You unlock your flow, and through that, in that state, it's fun to write. It doesn't no longer feel like it feels effortless when you're in the flow. So anyways, man, cue music.
I did, you ain't even fucking care. Don't even know how to say to you. Just I really try for you. I fucking cry for you. I wanna die for you. I thought it was perfect, baby, I'm tired of being alone. My heart is hurting 'cause you were the only one I ever wanted. Guess I deserve it all. I wanna fall in love. You got me so fucked up. Oh no, 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 no. I'm feeling empty ever since you fucking left me. Just I've been going through it all again. There's nothing you could do to save me. Oh, save me, 'cause I can't live like this. No, I can't take it. It's perfect at first and the feelings are fake. And they all go away. Oh, tired of running on. Remember what it was. I saw us drift apart. Now I'm so fucking done. Falling out of love. No way to pick me up. Stuck inside my ways. I know that I won't ever change. So day by day, I'm throwing all my time I wasted. Trying to love you every time I chase it. I'm going through phases. Never gonna recover everything we had. You could look me in the eyes, baby. Tell me it's alright, yeah. I hope you find someone to treat you right. I got nothing else to say. No, after everything I did, you ain't even fucking care. Don't even know how to say to you. Just I really try for you. I fucking cry for you. I wanna die for you. I thought it was perfect, baby, I'm tired of being alone. My heart is hurting 'cause you were the only one I ever wanted. Guess I deserve it all. I wanna fall in love. You got me so fucked up. Oh no, 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 no. I'm feeling empty ever since you fucking left me. Just I've been going through it all again. There's nothing you could do to save me. Oh, save me, 'cause I can't live like this. No, I can't take it. It's perfect at first and the feelings are fake. And they all go away. Oh.
Hey, my man, Ripkade. Yeah, that's a great track. I like it. I especially like the authenticity of it, like it was real, man. The voice was real. It was you, I assume. Guitar also felt real because it had those how do I say this? I don't know what to call them, but almost imperfections, right, in the guitar, which are there when you play a real guitar. So was that a real guitar also? So I mean, if you already have two, real things in the song, that's already a win-win for me, man. I say if you at least have to put one sample that is like from the real world. It can't just be all synthetic, you know what I mean? Just do anything, just go like in a mic or something, just but the point is have something real in the track. But yeah, man, this was a great track. I like it, man. Mixing seems good. Mono, it's stable. Nothing pokes out, and yeah, it's got movement, man. It's got movement. It's got soul, and it grabs you, man. Real music grabs you, and what makes it real is that it moves, and static things don't move. Movement creates anticipation, and anticipation creates release, usually followed by release. So you've got, you've been able to accomplish that in this track, and it has nothing to do with how simple or how complex it is. You can simply capture moments and release it through music, which is what you did, man. Which is what you did. So yeah, man, great track. Great track. Yo, Zipri, what's good, man? Chung, chung, chung. Ooh. So yeah, Bancheto. Oh, Cheto, DJ Cheto. DJ Cheto is up next. How you doing, man? I'm okay to send over a track. Of course, brother, send it over, man. Send it over at once. We need new souls and followers. Bycheto, all right, let's go. Cue music, man. Cue music. I like the artwork here too. Although I don't want to be too critical without hearing the track first, but I think eventually you would want to maybe, I don't know, man. I don't know. Actually, it looks good. Did you design this yourself? Did you design the logo yourself? Because it does look good because I assume it's like, it got red, green, and white. Are you like Mexican by any chance? Because those are the, colors of Mexican flag, right? So just asking, just curious. Because that's smart, that's clever. Clever how it's done. So I like that. Okay. Cue music.
I got this.
Wow. Wow, dude. Hang on a sec. Yeah. So listen, bro. First of all, let me just say it before I forget it. This, okay? What really surprised me about this track actually is the way you use drops and build-ups. It's almost like, normally you would think of fills and breakdowns and drum rolls, those fills, right? That like, lead up to things, right? Normally you would think of them as something that you would like leave for later in production because it's kind of where arrangement is more or less solid that you could like put them on now, right? Hang on a second, somebody's calling in. 1 second, fellas. Hello? Good. 1 second. All right, fellas. Yeah, so let me just finish my point. I was trying to make a point that you're using these fills almost like part of the track, like it's part of the music, you know, how there are, notes and there are white keys and black keys, and you would, use them the same way you're using sort of music and fills. So, um, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. You definitely have a lot of time. Seems like you know what you're doing. Let me ask you, man. Let me ask you some. I'm really curious to know how are you doing this? How are you like stretching like here, for instance? Like how do you because I want to do that too. Granulizer. Granulizer. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I could probably do the same thing with my sampler if I yeah, yeah, I can definitely do it with the sampler too. But that's cool, bro. Like that's just amazing, what you did here. Really like this sort of thing. FMA basis, yeah, 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 yeah. Let's hear that. Yeah, yeah. It's just really clean, man. It's really clean and sounds really like it's got a commercial quality to it, which is nice, man. Which is nice. Like you cannot fake this. This is done from the heart, man. Like this is you've been like when you were making this, you were clearly inspired. You were clearly inspired. Am I right? Yeah, man. Mix is amazing. Mix is amazing. Let's do that. It sounds like you've got some sort of maybe limiter and clipper and a master chain. I would just ask you if this had been mastered, that's fine. But yeah, like don't you can have like a clipper at the end, but don't, generally don't try to do what masters do, which is like, bring up the loudness. I mean, you could technically do that, but I found is generally speaking better if someone else does it. Someone, who's not like too involved with the project maybe. But then again, that's just it depends, right? It depends. I go crazy from hearing it so much. Yeah, exactly, exactly. See, that's the thing, man. That's the problem when we all go crazy a little bit from hearing our own stuff. Like to be honest, man, I don't even like the stuff that I'm making. Like stuff. I mean, I like stuff that I'm making now, right? But I've heard like the tracks that I made before so many times as I'm producing that I'm just like simply sick and tired of hearing them, right? So that's why it's a good idea if someone else, masters it for you. Or yeah, yeah, yeah. Ear fatigue, right? Ear fatigue, and you got so little time, man. You got so little time to finish a track before you get bored of it, right? I tell you a little trick, man. When you produce, just mute your kick and bass. Just produce with your kick and bass muted. It's gonna save you ears, and it's gonna save you a lot of how do I say this? You would need to take a break less, you know, like it's gonna give you less ear fatigue if you do that. Yeah, your kick and bass, you know, when you're producing, just mute it. Not like completely mute it, but like, you know, like mute it for the time as you're producing. Like if you're working like on your leads or a percussion, for example, just try to mute your kick and bass, and yeah. Yeah, it'll help you. It'll help you to help your and also try to mix with your ears more. Like what you could do is simply close your eyes, and sometimes even like not look at your screen, you know? Yeah. Yo, what's up, man? Revotes, what's good, brother? Oh, damn. Yo, Q is out of control. So yeah, man, lovely track. Welcome to the fam, by the way. Thanks for follow, man. And yeah, man, I'll be definitely looking what you got for me next time. Great track. Great track. Cheto, DJ Cheto. All right, next up we got Zippo. No problem, man. Thank you for submitting a track, and thank you for making such a great music as well. Yo, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Early stages? Okay, no problem, no problem. Let's check it out. Cue music. Yeah, man. Wow, wow. This music, hearing this made me forgot who I was, which is a psytrance head. Suddenly I realized that you got me converted into this music, whatever you call this, man. I absolutely love your style, your genre. You've got 8 followers, man. Am my eyes deceiving me, man? I thought I wear glasses because this should be 888. Anyways, man, we'll work on that. I'll make sure we'll get you some more people hopefully after hearing you on this stream. Hopefully you'll get a lot more people following you. And bro, yeah, this was it, man. This was it. You're saying this is early stages. I'm terrified to find out what the late stage is going to be like, man. Yeah, 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 it sounded like drum and bass, but it was kind of, it sounded almost like it was a more futuristic, like neuro drum and bass. Yeah, like Kultor, one of those guys. That sort of thing, man. That sort of thing. Um, and I actually like it, man. I like making this sort of thing. I have some projects where I mess around with this. I really, really like Neurobeats, man. And this sounds a lot like Neurobeats. 3 days, that's cool, man. That's cool. I like how you got switches every now and then, the chord progressions and all that. It doesn't just like follow a linear sort of structure. You make it go up and down, left and right. So it's nice. It's nice. Um so yeah, I can see why you said early stages because there's not too many like fills or breakdowns or drum rolls or anything like that. But I assume it's something you would add at the very last because something like that, like drum rolls, fills, and things like that, generally speaking, you would want to do last because where your arrangement is more or less settled. Best feedback I've had. Last guy I had skimmed through it and told me to have everything and called it a day. Really? Really? Yo, I wanna punch that guy in the ear. No, I'm just kidding, man. No, listen, everyone is different, right? Maybe he had a bad day. But anyways, I'm telling you, man, this got let's hear that again. You start slow, like you build up and yeah, you got great moments. There's some moments I absolutely, wow. I mean that alone constitutes a hit already when you have that. Like it almost sounds like a little bit of cinematic, sort of cinematic. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Just what do you think is gonna happen next? What are you gonna work on next? Are you gonna just add more things? Are you gonna subtract things? You're gonna work on arrangement? What's after this? What do you want to work on? Or you just maybe want to give it a break for a couple of days, work on something else. Yo, what's up? Revenge? How's it going, man? Be aware you're gonna hear Chinese music from my track. Uh-oh. 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 Everybody, Chinese music warning, man. That's okay, man. Some guy keeps asking me if I like Scandinavian tracks. I told him no, but he asked me like 200 times already. So Just chilling, man. Just send my song. What genre you mainly listening to? Well, that's actually a good question. I mainly listen to all kinds of music. I don't really have a preference. It could be something like a disco from 70s, from 60s or something, right? It could be something from 80s. It could be trance, could be hard house, it could be, heavy metal, rock, anything, man, anything. But I mainly like to produce psytrance. I mean, that's what I'd like to think that I'm good at after, hopelessly, making it for last 20 years, 20 plus years, I would like to think that I'm good at something, and that's generally the something I convinced myself with is that I'm a psytrance producer. Whether that's the case or not, it remains to be seen. I need to work on the master at some point, but I've spent too much of my time in the last 3 days, so this probably leave a bit. Leave it a bit and come back to it with fresh ears. Good, man. That's a good approach, actually. I like this approach. Well, thank you for the feedback, bro. I need to go pick up some pizzas and I'll be back, man. Thank you again. If you're still here in an hour, I'll send in some other stuff I've been working on. Cool, man. Let me tell you, man. Go grab some pizzas, man. Have a great time. Enjoy the weekend. Whether I'm here or not, I gotta tell you, man, your track is bomb, and mm, just keep working on it, man. Just keep working. Yeah, give it a break, give it a couple of days break, and if you want, you can send me. I can master it for you because that's what I do. I master other people's tracks, but generally not my own. Oh no, Pine. So I'll only call him Pine or Tree. Did they want me to call him a tree or a pine? But regardless, I'll call him that when he, during his ad breaks. Huh. Ads as soon as you're starting saying that. Oh well, that's okay. All right. So what you got next? Zippo. We've had Zippo and now Pine. Fine. I'm blaming the computer. Blaming the computer, I'm blaming all day because my computer cannot handle Cubase. Excuse me. Okay, Pine. Rage Against what? Cue music. Just beautiful, man. Just beautiful. Did you make it using contact libraries or, did you record did you record live instruments? Just curious, man. 'Cause this was great, man. This got me thinking. I do really like classical music. I listen to it almost all the time. Whether I want it or not, I'm forced to listen. I'm forcing myself to listen to classical music. Wow. I used all VSTs. Okay, okay, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, man, it sounds really authentic. It's got movement, it's got flow, it's got soul. I like it, man. I like it. It's a good way to relax. And I'm also familiar with this sort of thing from watching movies, old movies like the monkey, the Iron Monkey, right? Those old fighting ninja movies. They have lots of music like that there too. The Iron Monkey, and what was the other one that I like a lot? 36 Chambers of Shaolin, and a bunch of other movies. There's lots of them, right? Lots and lots and lots. I was a bit worried sending this track because of how unorthodox the music is on Twitch. Well, that's the beauty of it, man. Let me tell you, man, every stream I've had since I've started streaming, every single stream, I've had someone send me a track that, really surprised me in a way that I never heard anything like that before. I mean, I sort of did, but it was interesting to hear something like that from someone else, and this was it, man. This was it. You've sent something that was really, authentic, and not like anything else. People generally speaking don't listen to this sort of thing, right? Not on raves anyways, right? Or nightclubs. So, it's cool, man. It's cool to hear this sort of thing. Yeah, yeah. But don't ever worry about, Twitch or not Twitch, man. This is your stuff, You're making your stuff. I would be hilarious if I heard this on the rave. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Um, as a side trans producer, we're always looking to invent new things and to create new emotions in the musical scene and create something new, create something original. And often or not, we're searching for these sort of these sorts of sounds, right, to incorporate in our music, right? So I'm as a producer, I'm actually interested in hearing these things because I'm also learning. I'm learning with you guys, whether you're learning, making music, I'm also learning listening to your music, And I gotta say, I've grown and improved quite a bit since I started streaming. Who would have thought, right? I thought that this could be the way of sort of share my ideas to the world, but this turned out to be number one, like I get followers. Number two, I'm learning, and number three, I'm better at speaking in general, speaking to people and public and things like that. So this has been a wonderful experience for me, and yeah, man, nothing. I got nothing negative to say about this track. This track speaks love, and continue making love, my brother. Continue making love. All right. Whoa, we've got Dawn made it. Okay, fellas. So interacting with the community is a great way to improve. Exactly, brother. Exactly. In fact, there's it's good to borrow experience from other people, right? If somebody makes, killer kick and bass, psytrance kick and bass, right? I mean, shit, like learn from them or borrow them or learn how they do that. Ask them. Yo, DJ Pax, what's good, man? What's good? All right, fellas. DJ Pax. Welcome. All right, let's hear this draft. Cue music. Oh, bro, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you, man? And happy weekend to you, brother. Happy weekend to you. Stay safe. Cue music.
I game on and I still switched up. Seen love fade when the times got tough. Dark skies, I was walking through the storm. No coat on, just being keeping me warm. Had nights I ain't think I'd see dawn. Had fights with the devil, still worn. Who really ride when the road gets rough? Seen day ones fold when it got too tough. Kept faith when the hope ran dry. Now they hate and they tone when I fly. Got scars on my soul, I don't show but the weight on my back still growing. Yeah, I tried to forgive and forget, but the real one's gone, I regret. I was broke, now I'm stacking each cent. Turn pain to a profit, I vent. I came up from the mud, no favors. Only thing I trust now is prayers. Ain't no handouts, had to go get it. Made a way when they told me I didn't. Used to pray I could eat, now I'm winning. They was fake from the jump, now I'm finished. Gotta watch who around when you're growing. Fake smiles just for showing, folding. Put pain in these lines that I write. Still fighting demons every night, and it still don't sit right. Whole world dark, but I still find light. Running from the things I can't change, but the past keep pulling my name. Now I ride through the city with shame. Mask on, but I still feel the pain. Trying to live, but I'm scarred from the deep. Dream big, but I barely get sleep. They just want what they see in the post, but they don't feel the weight of the lows. I was praying in the rain, no hope. Trying to climb while the world said no. The world said no, but we gon' blow. I don't give a fuck about it no more. I'm about to blow, you about to know now. I'm about to show now, oh oh, show out.
Nice, nice. So, was that your vocals, man? Did you record your own vocals in here? Because, and yeah, was the lyrics original too? Just curious, man. It's just, sounds pretty good, man. Sounds pretty good. Of course, needs a little bit more work. Tuning the vocal to the grid a little bit, make sure it hits on the grid and everything like that. But yeah, man, it's track is a track, bro. Track is a track. Well, what do you think? Um, so yeah, so like I said, just work on the vocal a little bit more, make sure it's nice and tight, make sure it's on the grid. And try to make it maybe same character as the track. So the best way to do it, you would maybe get a reverb and apply a little bit of the same reverb on the vocal and on something else in the track, like let's say maybe a drum hit, or so they both share the same vocal, so it sounds more organic. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Sounds like you're experimenting with something else, brother. And I like that. I like that about you, man. I like that you're not afraid to take a challenge, man. Somebody's texting me. Yo, I'm still here, by the way, just chilling on other streams at the same time. Let me know what you think of my music. Oh, for sure, brother, for sure. Here, let's hear it right now, actually. I'm gonna hear it right now, okay? Hear music.
Aerospace technicians from NASA. Okay. Have been working hard on those rockets and stuff all day. They need a little R&R. Yeah. So you take them upstairs and you see okay. Let's say chat. I wanna make a mine, make a mine. But me and love, we ain't come on. She said I ain't been the same since I left AK. With the fame in my brain cause of too much pain. I wish you understood, baby, I ain't even change. It's still the same me, I still got the same face. I just got a little older and revised my ways. The way I've been moving should be MIA. Cause y'all ain't know me back then, but you know me today. What's up? Oh, yeah, it's gonna catch you. It's gonna catch you. Don't even wanna call you back. You something other than that. I can't even count. So hit me on my beat because you know I hit back. Yeah, we go for a ride. My drop top sticky, yeah. All together in the back down, just watch for my leather. And when the rain start pouring, you can have my sweater. You can have whatever, cause baby it's whatever. Look.
Bro, that was sick, man. No worries, Don. No worries. I'll upload it on you. That the vocal needs to be tightened up a little bit, but everything else is generally where going to the right direction. Now, Revenge. This track really like. The vocal, I like how it sounds. It doesn't sound, too robotic. It's just, it's got presence. I almost hear how, how you're, smiling or not smiling. So like it's very organic. Yeah, man, I love it. And it brings me that, old school vibe, which I also love. An absolute fan of the 80s and 90s and the way music sounded back then. And I don't mean to sound like I don't want to say necessarily that it sounds dated. It's just it sounds like it's beyond time. It's whoever listens to it can interpolate can it's up to them which time they want to be at. So to me, yeah, like when I hear it, it definitely gives me that old vibe, puts me back in time, which I dig, man. I absolutely dig. And yeah, man, just it's a great piece of music, man. Even though it's like only 1 minute 29 seconds, you pretty much said what you want to say, which is great. Was definitely going for the old school vibe. I've seen getting into older music too. Yeah, man. I mean, you cannot go wrong with old school vibes. It's always gonna be there regardless. Like I'm from the 80s, so I like it always. I guess it's just the way, like I just watched this guy today. The way he explains it is that back then they had those Atari machines, those drum machines, and they had a certain beat rate, right? Like some weird like 12 beat rate or something, right? Because these days we're in 24 bits, sometimes 16 beat, right? But they had 12 bit and 8 bits. So if you turn the beat rate down in some of your music, it will also give you that character to your sound, like it's kind of dated a little bit, right? Dated in a good sense, not in a bad sense. So yeah, you can experiment with that, man. I'm definitely gonna experiment with that. So yeah, boss, that was good, man. It was some good music. And yeah, we're probably gonna wrap up. Thanks a lot for showing up, everyone. I like all of you, man. Actually, I love all of you, man. You fellas made my day. You're the reason why I'm here. And man, like today's stream was awesome. I'm so glad. Have a great weekend, fellas. Have a safe weekend, and I'll see you all
can make a mind. But me and love, we ain't, come on. She said I ain't been the same since I left AK. And the fame in my brain cause of too much pain. I wish you understood, baby, I ain't even change. It's still the same me, I still got the same face. I just got a little older and revised my ways. The way I've been moving should be MIA. Cause y'all ain't know me back then, but you know me today. What's up? Oh, yeah, it's gonna catch you. It's gonna catch you. Girl, don't even wanna call you back. You something other than that, I can't even cap. So hit me on my beat because you know I hit back. Yeah, we go for a ride, my drop top skit. Yeah, all together in the back down, wrist watch for my leather. And when the rain start pouring, you can have my sweater, you can have whatever. Cause baby, it's whatever. Look.